Hi, hi. This is Born for Reborn. I'm coming at you guys with a changing video. Y'all know that Christmas is soon around this corner. Around the corner. Because being the fact that we're coming to a holiday season, so we're gonna decided to do a changing video because it's back to back. The reason that I have to do it back to back is because I know that holiday people celebrate holiday differently and stuff like that. Me, I already I'm feeling myself as waiting for the holiday to come so I could reborning new. New Year's is a new season for me. So I'm gonna start. I mean, reborning, but I'm also thinking of um to sell those three. Either they could sell it by one, or either they could sell by triplets. But they don't have to go by triplets. Y'all already know that. We all like like to make babies that could turn to a boy, to could turn to a girl. I think I like three girls, but I wanted to have two. I mean, a boy and two girls. But it's just like I miss one. It's there comes as four set called triplets. But the problem is and all that I couldn't find the other set. The other one is out there, and I remember how the teeth look, but it's just like I can't find it. But I know Mac person probably have the one that I'm looking for and stuff like that. But it's just similar to it's they are quadruplets. They are four, a set of four, because I always see people coming with this set. I only have three, but I can't find the other one. I really wanted the other one so I could probably make the other one as a boy, because I see the other one look like a boy to me. But if I can't find the other set, I probably will I don't know, guys. Let me know exactly what y'all thinking, because I'm thinking like to changing one of those triplets as one a boy, but it's just like it's a waste of time to cut the hair, and especially those hair cost money. So I don't want to have to trimming the hair to make one to turn to a boy. Can't y'all just understand what I'm trying to say? I can't really see myself turning one as a boy. But if I find the other one, the other set, because it's a four, it's a set of four. So therefore, for me to do that, I would have had to find the other one to make it as a boy. So if y'all not decided to buy all three of them, y'all could buy one by one, and it's not gonna be a problem. At least the sisters is gonna be out there. They're gonna be out there somewhere. Anybody that's interested in buying them and all that, they are really ready to go to a home. But at the same time, I don't know if y'all could see her on the background, because when the fact that this one blocking everything, because I think this one is the queen. You see how her mouth is. She is the queen of everything. This one is laughing. And I really, really wanted to find the other one. But let's get to the video, because when the fact that I have so many things to say, but it's just like, I gotta think before I say stuff. They say sometimes when you say stuff, you end up, I guess, getting upset afterward. I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing the video not to get myself upset. We there to like enjoying our moment with the dolls, because why? The doll, you don't have to do nothing. You could leave them in the house. It's not like you leaving a baby in the house or whatever, because a lot of people will probably say like they're yes, they're dolls, but at the same time they cost money. Those dolls cost money. And if like for instance you wanted to become an artist and stuff like that, you could come and try to be an artist, but at the same time, it's hard because you got a lot of mistake, you got a lot of error to do with those kind of baby dolls and stuff like that. If you don't know nothing, you didn't take the classes. You don't have to take the classes to become an artist. You just like practice, practice, make better, better on in arts. Because if like for instance, I didn't go to that classes and I didn't learn some of my own, I wouldn't be able to reborn in those kids right here. It takes a lot to reborn in those, but I'm not. I'm one of the people that didn't scared of, make an error, because if you don't make an error, you will never learn. How things go, right? So because in the fact that I learned a lot and I'm not afraid of making mistakes on my dolls, on my arts, the art stuff. If you're an artist, you're gonna understand exactly what I'm trying to say, because I was an artist before I becomes all that. And believe me or not, I used to draw. I used to do a lot of stuff with my kids, especially. Um, a lot of my kids are know that for a fact that I'm the one that had started them drawing, and it was a classes that I was taking, and I decided, you know what, I could teach my kids how to draw, and I end up um, one time they come from school, me and my spouse sit down and we teaching them. I was the only one that was drawing and stuff like that. My spouse didn't know how to draw, but I was the drawing person. I was the person that was drawing everything. And I think I remember one time I end up drawing on the man on the landlord wall. Man, that time and all, I remember they had make me pay for the wall, because when the fact I end up damages the wall, whatever. That's what they call it, because they feel like you damaging their walls and whatever. So I end up paying for that wall and all that. I think I paid $250 for the wall to be repaint and whatever. But it's just like, I know I believe in the art. I know there is a lot of detail that was supposed to be on this kit right here. I don't like veining. Veining, if you guys, wanted to reborning those baby, veining is the hardest way of putting on those dolls, because veining, they're blue stain real hard, and if you put it on the doll and you don't know how to put the veining on the doll, you will end up messing up with the pen, and those pen are not cheap. People might think like, we selling cheap, we selling expensive doll. Well, just like I said, if somebody wanted to learn to see exactly how it is, go ahead. But only place that you could find dolls that's cheap is let me see Mac Person. But Mac Person, still no, not my person, Bountiful Baby. If y'all will go on Bountiful Baby, their kit are not cheap, because you know why I said that? They know exactly how they're gonna boost up the price by, shipping. The shipping is expensive. If y'all gonna buy stuff from Mac Person and all that, with the shipping alone, the kit already, costing your guys an arm and legs. So I'm telling you guys that, because I had bought. If y'all come to my house, yeah, y'all gonna see how much baby dolls that I have to reborn. I have to reborn a lot right now, and I have to, go over the pants. And there's a lot of one of them that I had messed up and whatever in the summer. I had made a lot, and I was doing it too fast, too fairy, and I decided I had messed up on the dolls. It wasn't like that messed up. It's just like I know how to take the paint out of the doll to restart it all over again. Especially if you didn't put no hair, rooting the you didn't root the hair on the doll. So therefore, it's easy to taking the paint out, and then we paint it and stuff like that. But you have to know how to taking it off. But I learned a lot by, if you don't have new wave oven, you cannot. you can't paint those kids. You can't paint those dolls. And if you don't have a proper paint to put on the dolls, I see people using air dry paint. I use air dry paint. It's not a problem. It's just like, you for the sealing to seal the paint on the dolls. Oh Lord, you have to find the right sealer to seal the air dry pen. But I see people master those and all that, and I would like to master those and stuff for one day. But I need to slow down on the heat set pen, Genesis heat set pen, so I could go and restart myself to using the air dry pen. But if y'all not ready, don't go and shop and buy stuff to reborn. But if y'all not, y'all don't play, y'all don't care if y'all messed up so many dolls, because you have to mess up for you to learn, right? So that's what I did. I burned a lot of dolls. I went to a lot of dolls and stuff like that, and I think I don't even have no space for, kids, because I know there's a few of the kids that I see on Mac Person and stuff like that, and Bountiful Baby, and AliExpress, Timu. I see a lot of dolls that I could buy cheap, I could buy expensive, but it's just like, you gotta sell to buy, right? On a business, you can't just buy stuff and not making profit out of it. And that's the bottom line. When you, creating something that called an art, you gotta have all the tools. You have to have all the tools. If you don't have the tools, you would not be able to participate or reborn in any one of them. Let's get to the video, because in the fact that I would like for me to keep on talking, because sometimes, like, I wanted to say something, and I kind of hold on the words, and I said, you know what, let me not say nothing. But being the fact that the time is running, I might only I might only do one video for one baby, and I'm gonna put the two of them because I already see my time is running. So because being the fact that my time is running, I'm gonna have to we move two, and then I'll come back on the next video. Then y'all probably see the other one, and I'll put the three of them on the channel. All right, let's do that so the time could go out the way I want it to. So I'm gonna take him two out, and I'm gonna choose two to take out. All right. Let's go. But they haven't have no names. Yes, like I said. Oh, they turn. I turned it here. They haven't have no names. And being the fact that they haven't have no names and stuff like that, if anybody that's willing like to comes and buy them, y'all gonna have to either reborn mom, that they could changing the baby names. They could change them and all that. You could change the name. They don't have to be with the same name or whatever and all that. I just like, little by little, I'm just trying to come in at you guys with different video so y'all could see exactly how I grow my channel. Just like I said, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to grow the channel like that. So I'm gonna continue of making the video for you guys to see. I'm gonna move the bed a little so y'all could see her a little clear, because the light itself is all the way in the corner, and the baby itself wanted to see how y'all guys doing, looking at you guys while she dressing for Christmas. Okay, I wanted to choose to put this one on her, because when the fact is about to be Christmas, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to dressing them, but they're gonna have to dress right now. But I might not put the video down as of right now. I'm gonna wait until, like, the make Christmas, then I'll probably put the video out. But right now we're just gonna have to dress them to for the start, for the start of Christmas. It's a holiday. I'm not gonna take in the stockings out, because the fact that you could see it's a off white, and all that, and off white with red flowers, bouquet of flowers and all that. You could see that it got green and red, and the background is off white. So therefore, she could wear the stockings and the shoes. I was gonna put shoes that would match it completely, but I think I like this kind of shoes that she got on and all that. But this one will go perfectly with it. I don't know if y'all could see that. It's off white too, but I don't know. I probably not. Let's think. Let's trying to see if we could put this clothes on her, because I would like for me to, undress her and put. If y'all heard anything, y'all heard my dog making some kind of movement and stuff like that. I know sometimes people always assume that they heard the dog in the background. They heard something and all that. So I'm just letting you guys know that this is a dog. I think I told you guys I have two dogs in my house, whatever. So that's the only animal, and plus a one turtle. I don't know if y'all like turtle, because a lot of your guys don't like animals. Some of your guys like animals. Some of your guys don't. And the person that was saying stuff about my dog, I left my dog in the cold, whatever, and stuff like that. Y'all, you could come back on the channel, because why? I want to school you. I want to school you because, being the fact you don't know me, I don't know you and stuff like that. You just coming in my channel to tell me what I say is wrong, or what I'm doing is wrong with my dog. You could come back, because you know why? I needed you. I need you in my channel. That's all. That's all. I needed some of your guys in my channel, because when the fact that um some of you guys like to open up your mouth and say stuff. You know what? So that's why I'm telling you guys that's what I needed. You see her chest? She is a doll. So if you see her chest showing, that's when she's a doll. She can't be cover her chest, because she's a doll. She's a doll. If y'all feel defended, y'all feel some type of way about the doll chest, then y'all guys gotta y'all pervert. Y'all probably like dog. Y'all like animal. Y'all like to do stuff with animal, with dog too. With dog too. So therefore, if they are dog, you're not supposed to look at the dog a different way, because they are plastic. You know why? They're dog. They doll. And then the other person that was trying to correct me for when they thank you for correcting me. You know why? Because I know the when I say a word, someone in the background always have to prove me that they know better. If you know better, you should go on your channel. If you know better, like. But if you don't know better, you try to learn from other people. Keep on learning, all right? So that's what you're there for, okay? It's to learning to see exactly what we're doing on our channel, so you could do it too. You know why? Because it takes time to get to be an artist. It takes time, because I'm telling you, you're gonna have to go into an era every time, making mistake or after mistake. So get ready to earning money that you have, because me myself, my earning money, I could spend it, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing with my dollar. I know what they are. They are plastic. If you don't want me to say that, that's you. You go on someone's channel and tell them that what to say in their channel. But me on my channel, I correct everything by myself. I say what I need to say, and no one can correct me. You know what? Because I am the doll artist. I'm the one that we born in my dolls. I didn't ask you for you to tell me this is this is that. I don't remember what you said, like, cause like, I'm more. I mean, we born in doing. Dressing my baby. I might not putting the that color on. I like the shoes that she got on, but this one goes perfectly with it and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna put it on her and stuff. But if y'all feel like this one is better, I'll put this one on her. I'll put this one on her foot. But I like the shoes that she got on and stuff like that. But I mind because the bow is the same color. The light. Really wash everything, but it's off white. It's off white. Um. Yeah, I like a lot of y'all guys when y'all put comment into my channel, because why? Because some of y'all guys know but to make someone happy and all that. Not to come and hesitate for you, to be your yourself. Because I'm only myself. You can't be me. I can't be you. Right? So don't come. Anybody that comes in my channel right now, I'm gonna tell you to come. You know why? Because you're a kid. You're a kid. You need to grow up. You need to grow up, honey. Because in this channel, I say what I need to say. I do what I need to do in my channel. Because some people love watching me. If you don't like what I say to you, you don't like the truth. Hey, that channel is not for you. Because I'm the storyteller. I tell the truth as I tell the truth as the truth come out. If you like a person that like to lie, then go to another person's channel. Or you could keep on watching me. Probably I might telling you what, because I'm on your case. You know why? Because you were on my case. So I could jump on your case right now. Because I don't like people, coming in my channel and telling me what to do. Who are you? Who are you? For you to telling people like, the dog this, the dog that. I'm still on that case. Because why? I don't give up that easily. I like to keep on talking to people that don't have a common sense, that don't have things to say, and they only have, watching what people are doing to criticize them. Well, if you come to my channel, this is my channel, okay? This is my channel. I created and I welcome you. I will welcome you onto my channel. But if you don't like what I say to you, you don't like to be truth, you don't like to tell the truth. Well, I'm wondering when you were little, how you were when you were little. You always like to lie, right? I know. Everybody is not perfect, right? Me myself, I will get beat down, right? If I tell the truth, I get beat down. So I understand. So therefore, I'm wondering if you got kids too, because those kids itself is not gonna tell you the truth, because a lot of them lie these days. They lie. For you to tell the truth, they have to get locked up. For them to tell you the right reason why they're in jail. So me, I never been into that stuff. So you in the wrong channel, all right? You in the wrong channel. I like the two pigtail on my baby, but sometimes I like to changing the style and stuff like that. But just like I say, it's a lot of stuff that I wanted to say. Yes. Something that I wanted to say to you guys tonight. One of my lovely lady had two of my baby. I am so excited. I am so happy to know that the baby reached home safe. I'm really safe. Like when you sending people stuff to people, custom always doing their things. They're taking their stuff out because they don't want you to send a bomb, or they don't want you to send anything that's crazy. So they open the box. But thank God they didn't do that. They just probably messed up the box. The top of the box, I heard the top of the box messed up. While I know I paid a lot of money for my lovely lady, now she become a doll family and all that. She joined the family of reborn baby dolls. So therefore, I give her that. And look at that. She is a nice person. She pretty soon, like she's gonna put a comment in, because I have to put the video down for her to see. I was recording them before they leave. She gave me the permission to do that. So it's nice. It's nice that I could find a customer that really interested on buying the doll and talking good about the doll. Yes, we are grown as people. We playing with doll. Also, a lot of people that have real baby, that I see that have real baby and all that. They doing so much stuff with the baby and all that. I think I would rather them have a doll, then they could play with and then put them in the corner instead of have a baby that they can't take care of. It's a lot of stuff that's going on in this world, right? So let's focus into our mental health, and mental health is very, like, it's just like, I don't know. Um, Today you could see somebody, the next day you don't see them no more because mental health could take your life away. So let's keep on continue of being ourselves, loving each other, and not hating each other on the side. You know, let's not, because if I tell y'all guys who I am, y'all gonna be like, wow, I didn't know that, that person could do this on social media, because everything that you do in life is a social media thing, because you putting somebody you put your business on online is kind of as a social media, because I don't know you, you don't know me, so I'm letting my story in online for people to know exactly who I am now, so that's what I just told everybody. Like, when you see somebody going through some things, encourage them or say nice stuff to them. Don't come and say bad stuff, because when the fact that the person is going through some stuff, you know. Um, just like I say, if you never go to mental health is very, hard for people to maintain and stuff like that. Especially if you got anxiety depression. Anxiety depression is for what I'm going through is I have the bad anxiety depression. I can't sometimes can't even stand people. You know what I mean? And sometimes I wanted to see people. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes my anxiety don't even want to. Laugh with you. And it's not because I don't like, because I'm not God. I can't I can't, hate you, but I could dislike something that you do, because God says, like, for a fact that we all got differences inside of us, so that's why me myself, when I'm going through that, I back up, you know because I know I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to do nothing. I'm a God creation. I do a lot because God taught me to do what I'm doing right now. There's a time I didn't know how to put hair on a doll head, and I practice, and I do a lot of stuff and all that to do it. It might not be perfect, just like everybody say they're not perfect. Yes, they're not. Some of them they're not. They didn't meant to be perfect, because the only thing that they're doing is wrong things. And for you to do right things, you gotta continue of praise the Lord, and ask the God to forgive to whatever you do in your life. God will forgive you, but He will never forget what you did. He himself could punish you for what you did, but so that's why I learned myself not to do bad stuff. I wanted to, because you living in this world, like, it's a cuckoo world. People you might think they're nice with you, they're good with you, and then the person is the one that's taking your life away. So I don't play with nobody. I don't trust certain people. You know what I mean? Trusting is a big word. When you trust somebody, you give somebody your heart, and then they're walking on it. This time you can't trust nobody if they're walking on you. So that's what I say. Like, choose your friend, good, and then choose your enemy in a different way, far away, far away, far away. So therefore, I love. The the young lady that bought my lovely lady. By the way, it's not a young lady; it's a lady. She really, wanted those baby, and she been, watching my video. Look at that. By her buying my baby, I already feel like I know her. You know why? Because we speak over the phone. As a customer, you're not supposed to do certain things, a lot of things, right? We have to get to know one another. When you buying something like that from somebody, you wanted to know, where did you get your skills from? And then she make me really feel comfortable or talking to her. And I don't even know her. I'm not a person that like to be, around people. I'm not. But when I see that somebody is trying to get to know me in a different way, I feel like, I could really, I mean, knowing that for a fact that that person is not gonna do nothing to me but loving me, Meaning, like, as a customer, somebody don't have to love you, but they have to respect you. They gotta respect you, because why? You could easily to just say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna block you. Now you can't see the person no more, right? They could easily say that they're gonna block you. Now you're losing a dull person, a good person that might probably comes in and tell the truth, and you yourself come in and mess it up. You know, I know how to talk to people. So that young lady, that lovely lady that came and buy that doll from me, I will never forget her. She's a part of the reborn family now, because I give her the title. You know, I give her the title. That was her first reborn, reborn that she bought, first reborn, and I'm telling you, the box was heavy. I put extra stuff. I put extra stuff. You know why? Because it's not the extra that making the doll. It's the quality of what you putting on the doll that making the doll. Okay? And she know how to speak to people, and stuff like that. Everything about the lady, I just don't want to say her name, because when the fact that I don't know how people feel about say their name, but I know y'all see her before, whatever, or she might not even be on YouTube video and all that. But I wish that she could be in the YouTube video, so I could see the doll, I could still see the baby and all that. For someone to living in that far and interested on buying doll from me, and then talk to me just like I know her and stuff like that, it's a good thing. Like you creating a doll family with somebody, you know. I really inspired by that lovely lady, because when she really said that she really interested, I thought that she was playing. I thought that she was playing. Now, like, she could talk to me and I could talk to her. We are the same sign. Can't y'all believe it? You bump with somebody, and then that person has got the same mentality, the same sickness. Mental health is me only, but she going through the same sickness, like. But she healed from that, I'm still going through a lot of stuff with that mental health and cancer, whatever, and stuff like that. But she handled the situation real good. She handling her life real good and stuff like that. Nobody's not gonna supposed to come and take her joy away and all that. Now she got a baby by my hands, hand craft and all like that. That's what I call it. I call that handcraft, because why? A lot of people, try to reborn in those dolls and all. I see they went through good, but some people they be like, you see that their paint are not going well on the doll and all on the plastic, because they are plastic. Either y'all know another word to say and all that, but it is a plastic. It's plastic. It's not a human beings. But I'm thinking. The person that scoped that dog for me to see now, so I could see that what I'm doing or whatever. That that person that scoped on that doll, I say thank you for sculpted these beautiful dolls and all that. And even so, they replica and all that. And you probably thinking like I'm disrespecting you and whatever by buying replica. I'm not disrespect you by you sculpted the dolls and whatever, because it takes time to sculpt a doll. I wanted to sculpt one myself. I wanted to sculpt my son faces on one of the dolls, but I think I might pay for one of you guys to sculpt one of my baby for me, one of my son and all that. I might pay for that and stuff like that, because I bought the clay. I bought the clay for me to try to see if I could scope and stuff like that. So I give you guys that by scoping the beautiful dolls and whatever for people to buy and stuff like that. People don't know the price that y'all paying and all that, because being the fact that y'all reborn in those baby and stuff like that, y'all did a good job. Y'all really did a good job by sculpted them for us to reborning and stuff like that. Oh, that's the only thing we're doing unto the doll to make the doll look I mean, like they are real life dolls. But that's the only thing. But y'all guys put a lot of life into the dolls. Sculpt doll is it's just like, it's a magic. You just roll the dice, and then you make the magic happen. That's what I see as what y'all doing for us. So I'm gonna say thank you for, I mean, every artist, every artist, and every sculptor, and I must say thank you for giving us the opportunity to reborn in those baby and then selling them the way we want to sell them. But we're not gonna come and messing your work up and all that, because I heard a lot of people say that. They gas everything, because even so they don't know exactly what we're doing. They wouldn't want it us to eat. That's why, I mean, they don't like it. But believe me or not, they wanted to eat as well. They buying the doll and selling the doll for a lot of money and all that. Me myself, I'm reborn it, and I'm putting time and effort on the dolls and all that, and I'm not even making a lot into the doll, because you know why? It's not the doll that we could have selling the doll for $1 million, and authentic replica or whatever. But why we doing that? Because in the fact that, especially if we first seller or artist or whatever, we don't want to selling making those people running away from us or whatever. Be like, oh wow, your price is too high. No, I lower the price. Even I mean, that young lady, that nice lady that bought the dolls for me, she bought two. Those are were the triplets and all that, and I end up separate them now. And I'm trying to, I wanted to keep one the last one, but if someone is interested on getting the last one, I mean, hit me up, and y'all be seeing one of them in your house too as well. So I take my time to reborn my baby. Sometimes I don't even sleep to reborn in those kids. I put a lot of work on this kid right here, a lot. And those pen that we put in, those hair that we put in on their hair, is real hair. You know, those hair costing a lot of money to put on the doll. So therefore, they're not cheap. Everything you put on the doll, they're not cheap. They might be a doll, but the quality of what we putting and all that, yeah, it's just everything is art. Everything is art. Even so, we buy authentic, we buy replica. It's still money. We pulling out. You see, I'm messing up with words. If it is money that we're putting out on our pocket, we pulling that money out of our pocket, so we have to try to make it back. You know, it's all about how you representing your art. I represent mine real good. I haven't, like, shift onto my art. I did what I had to do, and when I'm sending my dolls, I check my doll before I send it or sell it, because I don't want to sell. I mean, my doll, and then the next minute y'all gonna say that the doll didn't look good. No, I take my time. I look at the doll before I send it. Believe me or not. There is no way I'm gonna come and take money from your pocket and not giving your guys a good quality. They don't have to be. Look at that little girl. She's calling home, home. I wanna reach home. I wanna go home, and stuff like that. Um, I'm looking for my mommy. I'm looking for my mommy. So that's what the little girl is telling you guys. They telling your guys she's telling your guys she's ready to go home. So if the mom is out there that wanted that dolls, that baby, she is welcome to go home. She's ready to go home. If you ready for her to buy her, she is really a nice dolls. Just like I said, a lot of people might, giving your guys fake, different dolls, and they bullshit on your dolls or saying things that that's not real. Mine, I make sure that my baby gonna come with a nice box opening, box packing, that whatever y'all call it. Look at how I did the baby here. It's gonna come with a nice box packing. Y'all don't have to worry about me. I mean, taking your money, and I take PayPal and Zelle. If y'all don't have Zelle, y'all don't have PayPal because there's a lot of scam out there. I wouldn't want nobody to think they could get a free doll. And the person that I think that I thought that she wanted to buy a doll, but when you go on her I mean her message, she looked like she looking for free dolls. No ma'am, no ma'am. We don't give free dolls around here. If you find anybody that's giving free dolls, tell them that I want one too. You know, because I have a cancer. I got all kind of depression. I got all kind of things. So I don't think so. I could just go ahead to a store and say I have this sickness. Can I have some money in your drawer? I can't. It's just like you taking money out of my pocket. You okay? Don't come in and if you don't want no doll, you don't want to buy something to come and saying that you would like to get a doll because they are not free. Can't y'all believe that is they're not free? They're not free. So if you find anybody that's giving free doll, get one for me because I would love to have one free. I would love anything in this world is not free. Anything that someone says is free, they're gonna make you work for it. They're gonna make you do something for it. So they're not free, okay? So look at my baby. Look at and you see how my art is. Look at the eyebrow. The eyebrow is by I did it with drawing eyebrow, and I seal it. And you see 3D. It's a 3D. You think that that little girl have eyebrow for real? No, it's a 3D pencil. All right. So if you don't have 3D pencil, you would not making that eyebrow look like real. Can't y'all see the look that she's giving? She's giving everything. She's giving everything. I really love this kit right here. Just like I said, if y'all ready to have this baby, she is ready to go home. She dressed for Christmas. She dressed for Christmas. So y'all ready? Just hit me up, guys. Hit me up. I wanted to put the bow, but sometimes I don't like to do too much. Too much is not good. So therefore I don't want to put too much on her, but it goes with the clothes. Let me see before I run my mouth. Let me see. Because I'm running my mouth. I haven't even laid it down yet. And now I'm about to mess up her hair. But it's not going to mess up because she got nice curly hair. Brazilian human hair. I'm telling y'all. Virgin human hair. Everything that you could think of, this kid run with that hair. You know? That's what I say. Like when you buy good quality, you know exactly what you're putting on your dolls, you know? This kid right here, look at how beautiful she look. She look beautiful. She's ready to be, coming home to your house and all that. But if y'all interested in all that, it would be for y'all guys. It would be in your in front of your how do I call it? You could say your door. This kid right here. You see how she looks? She look pretty. Let's take a picture. After when we finish, we're gonna have to take a picture. No. Okay, since I see my videos going a little, mm, it's not even that far from me, but I just wanted to bring all of them after when I'm finished. I would probably bring all of them into that changing table. I don't know. The same way that it was before, that's the same way I'm gonna set them. I'm gonna fix them the same way. But can y'all see my tree? My tree? I have a lot of plant, guys. I have a lot of plant. And they are helping me because I'm breathing real good and all that. Those plants, I like them in my house. I like them in my house, so that's why I put them just for me to see it on my channel because I would like to show you guys that I have plants in my house. They will heal you. They will do a lot of things and whatever. So that's why I have a lot. So if you come to my house, you're gonna see plant, you're gonna see baby, you're gonna see, I mean, things that you could never say that, you come to someone's house, you see a bunch. Guys, one thing that I could tell you guys that I'm a hoarder. I like a lot of stuff. If I see stuff in the store, I want it, I'm gonna buy it. Believe me, I'm gonna buy it because I'm a hoarder. But they have good hoarder, they have bad hoarder, but they have a hoarder that you could just buy and then put it on the corner. I'm one of them too. I'm talking. I'm one of them too. If I don't want something and all that, I know I don't need it, but I say I need it. Believe me, you're not gonna see it in my hand no more. But the doll, yes, you're gonna see them in my hand. You're gonna see them in my house because why? I love dolls. Can y'all see? Y'all could see. Y'all could see that I love those. I really do. So I'm gonna continue of showing you guys my babies because being the fact that more I bring on the tables, more my channel will grow. And I really wanted my channel to grow. And I don't know if we have time to popping one baby or I mean to not making it sounds like that. We dress the word keep on slacking on my mouth. I'm dressing one more baby. I don't know if I have time for that. But just like I said, y'all could see the beautiful baby. If y'all go on my channel, y'all know exactly who this kid is and all that. If y'all wanted her, I know there's a plenty of people that wanted her. So I keep on showing you guys that this kid could turn to a boy or a girl. But you would have had to lose a lot of hair. Some boys have a lot of hair, some boys have short hair. And me myself, I like to braids. I like to braids hair. I think I like girls. But boys are good too. But boys are good. I have clothes for boys too for Christmas and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. When I'm buying, I make sure that I buy clothes just for them to fit them, to make them look nice and stuff like that. And that's what I'm showing you guys that my babies are looking good. They're looking beautiful, and stuff like that. So, huh? I wanted to, because when the fact her mouth is open, it could take a cut, really short cut of pacifier. I never put no pacifier in her mouth. They don't have no magnet inside, so therefore, most of them I like them the way they are. I don't like to cover their mouth because their lips is very nice, and I don't like to gloss baby mouth, especially the size that they in and all that. They don't need to gloss because if you put gloss in the kids' mouth and all that, you're making them feel like they grown. No, she is a baby. She is a toddler. So I don't think so. She's 24 inches and all that. So therefore, I wouldn't advise nobody to put any gloss, any shine stuff in their mouth. Their lips it meant to be the way it is right now. That's how the lips supposed to be because their color complexion and all that. I wanted to be doing albino baby, but I have one that I could turn to albino. But I want my skill to go so high. I don't know if I wanted to pull that. But I think if I do, I'll give my back. A plunge because you know why? Because I wanted to. I see a lady just did it, and those dolls are very nice for albino, and then got a defect on their face or on their skin. Oh, I wish I could make one like that, but I'm not gonna keep on saying I'm reaching because anything someone could do, you could do it too. Am I right? I know that I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. But anything you put in this world, you could do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not gonna do it because you have to put your mind to it to do it. So that's what I did to create those babies. That's what I did for real, for real. I put my mind to it and I said I could do it, and then I just did it. But I lost a lot. I lost a lot of my money. Those are burning. Those are that I put something on it that I can't even repair and stuff like that. I don't know. nice dolls that I have and all that that got burned by the fire by the new wave oven. Can't y'all believe it? And it's expensive, especially Angelica, especially Nicole, especially Gabriella. Gabriella is a child size, and Gabriella got burned by the fire. So tell me if it, yes, y'all could fight for the the sculptor, but they're not fighting in all that much. If they were fighting, they would not send their work to China so they could replica. I mean, do a replica out of it. No, let's get it straight and stuff because when the fact that I know a lot of you guys don't know a lot of stuff that y'all saying, it don't make sense at all. Yeah, it makes sense for the people that sculpted the dolls, but it don't make sense for you guys to fight with everybody because they could provide a replica or they could have a replica of the scope. I mean, like, I don't see that they taking money. Did they went to their person house and take their money? Do they sold the person doll in their house? That's the only way. Y'all don't know when y'all say stuff. I think most of you guys need to go to school. You know why? Because y'all don't know between stealing, taking, or borrow. Because I think that the person didn't even borrow because China didn't come to their house. They bring the stuff, the work to China, and China copy. So they can't make their money. So y'all telling me that they can't make their money. So they see something beautiful, they can't. We see something beautiful, and now we selling it. Even so, they're not replica, they're authentic. We still making money, right? We still paying for the doll, right? We still paying for the kid, right? So I don't see no reason for you to hate me, for me to hate you. It is, I mean, a time for hate and love and hate. Because if y'all do love and hate, y'all need to open a video. Oh, no, 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 not a video. A movie, because y'all never watch Love and Hate. Y'all should watch this show. Yeah, the movie. I think it's a movie because I don't watch TV like that. So therefore, if y'all hate people for dolls, then I'm wondering y'all hate y'all family too when they do something bad to y'all guys too. No, don't hate them. Dislike them, but don't hate them. Don't hate them, cause it's not a word of hate. Hate is not. It's not a good word. And I'm a dislike you, but not hate you. I dislike everybody. Believe me, because some people get me tired, get me upset. I dislike what they're doing to me. But I'm not gonna hate them in a way that I wanted to watch them in this world or make them vanish. Like take them life or no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna dislike you. God says there's a way you gotta dislike someone, like there is forgive and forget. So I don't forget. I forgive you, but I wouldn't forget you. I wouldn't forget what you did. This is a light. I'm schooling y'all. I'm really schooling y'all because why? It's not because that someone can speak or can spell that they're not smart. They are smart. They're smart in their own way. Can't y'all believe that? They're smart in their own way. I'm schooling you guys because in the fact that I see too much hate for these dolls. We as an artist supposed to know that for a fact we not God. We not supposed to hate. Let God decided to hate. Yes, you could tell someone to do stuff, but they're gonna learn when they get caught. Anything people doing, it come back. It come back twice, right? They said that anything you do to someone, it come back twice. That's what I haven't done anything, right? But if I wanted to do that to make it come back to me, I would do it, right? So anything that you want to do in life, you could do it. You could do it, but you're gonna pay the price, right? So therefore, let's not hate people for the plastic or for the doll love that we put in on the dolls. And if someone buys something cheap, let them buy something cheap. If someone buys something expensive, let them buy something expensive. If they could afford it, they could afford it. You could afford it. They can't afford it. So we're making those dolls for someone that could afford the doll, not for someone that gonna take time to put money on the piggy bank for them to come and buy that expensive doll. Do y'all understand? All right. So therefore, after today, my class is over. My class is over. My class is over, guys. My class is over. I gotta laugh. You know why I gotta laugh? Because it's so dumb. So dumb. I'm watching your guys from 2016 till then. You're fighting over the dolls. When y'all gonna grow up? When y'all gonna grow up? Because I would like to make you guys sit in my house. Are y'all guys gonna live with those money? Or y'all living with those dolls when y'all leaving this world? Y'all living with the money? Y'all living with the dolls? Y'all living with what y'all fighting for? No, no, y'all not going with none of them. Y'all not going with none of them. So that's the main reasons that I'm making the video. You see, I could have changed all my three triplets. Why? I want to talk to you guys because it kind of funny to know I'm watching your guys. Sometimes I don't even want to watch y'all. You know what? I wanted to go back and change the channel and put it to another channel. You know why I did that? Because I'm a big mama jumbo. You know why I said that? Because I wanted to learn the dumb ways that y'all giving everybody, that y'all hate people for the because of the replica. The word of replica is a plastic. Even so, they authentic. The authentic meaning, like, the person that making, I mean, art, the art, that the person that make the art is the person that could talk, that could really talk. But if the person that's sculpted the doll and all that, and making it turn into that baby, and if they're not online, I mean, criticize or pushing us and whatever. So when they're pushing a lot of them, a lot of those people, you think that they're gonna have sell? Y'all gonna go and sending your family to come and buy a doll from them? I mean, tell me, because I know that most of your guys is smart. Y'all could hold your money, or probably y'all spending all your money that for your guys to pay mortgage, to pay car note or whatever. So if the person don't want to pay the car note, can y'all say amen to that? Can y'all say amen? Amen. I mean, like, say amen, because I can't hear y'all. The reason that I said, like, y'all spending, y'all earning money, y'all money to buy, to pay your mortgage, to pay your car note, to pay your taxes for your house and all that. Y'all paying it to. No, I'm not saying that for you guys not to spend it on that doll. But at the same time, you can tell somebody to spending their money on stuff that y'all want to. Y'all not their mom. Y'all not definitely not my mom, because I'm telling y'all, guys, I'm schooling y'all guys that, and I'm saying bravo. You know why I say bravo? Because y'all win. But you see that those things didn't even stop in none of us, because those dolls are looking good. They're looking good. So you think I'm gonna give up on creating those that people that could affording their dolls, and I'm gonna shut the door because y'all don't like it? That's your business. That's your business. Y'all could say anything about the doll. I wouldn't care. Y'all could say anything on my page or whatever. I wouldn't care. You know what? I'm gonna still continue of loving my dolls. Reborning my dolls. That dolls, I reborn it. If you don't like it or not, they don't have veining, because some people say, "Oh, look at the vein." I look at the vein. Okay, you smart. Okay, I gave you the proud. You smart. Do you want a diploma? Okay, if you want a diploma, then I'll give you the diploma. Wait for it in the mail. Wait for it in the mailbox, because when the fact that the veining, when you're doing veining, if you read a blue stain, blue don't come out that fast. You put a blue on anything, believe me or not, you can't take it out. So if you making the doll and you wanted to put vein and zigzag on that doll, go ahead. But me, I tried it. I don't feel like is I mean, nah. You had to put it so light for the vein to go underneath of the skin. And you see, I know that, right? But I would never tried it like that. But if somebody said they wanted vein, oh, okay. I put a vein in so quick. But don't come and telling me that I messed up on your dolls. Because I'm just telling you that veining is not for everybody. Veining is not for everybody. People could put veining into their doll and they end up messing up that vinyl. So me myself, I'm too smart enough to know that I'm not like, I'm there, but not too much there. You know what I mean? Not too much there, because at the same time you put the doll, that doll in jeopardy. Now you're gonna about to keep that doll for yourself, because when the fact that you messed up the doll by putting vein in, you wanted to making it look real, like, oh well, I see the baby have vein in. Okay, so the baby have vein in, the baby have details on it. The baby have, if the baby have a details on them, some baby have a lot of little details on it. We have it, but it's very fine, very low. You can't even, and I see people just put a stamp. You call that stamp, and I do that. And then I say, "Oh Lord, that's the way your skin is." No, they're very fine. You can barely see the stuff that you have on your skin. It is not straight, but it's you could see it. But at the same time, you could see the vein, right? You can't do that with those kids. I see people do that. They want to see vein. Okay, buy dolls wherever y'all want to buy doll. But my doll, it's for people that could afford. If you could afford the doll, this is a replica. Comes and buy the doll from me. But if you're not ready to buy a replica and all that, let someone comes and buy this. Beautiful dolls. Look at how beautiful she is. She got two teeth on the top and two teeth on the bottom, and she got gum and she got gum, and her eyes is very full. Can't you see it underneath of her eyes? It's very full. That kid is very nice. I think. The lady that sculpted that dolls, I'm giving you that. You are a beautiful human beings, a beautiful person. I will never throw you down, okay? Because being the fact that you create that doll, and then we are painting, we making it coming back to life. This is the life story. We bringing it back to life for you. So therefore, don't hit me because I'm saying it. Okay, so therefore I'm gonna continue of loving. Y'all forget your name, because being the fact I have to write, I forget to write it down. But I next time I will write it down. But this is Pink Loud. You see how fast I got it? Pink Loud. Pink Loud, sculpted this kid. Sculpted a lot of them. But this is the kid that I have one kid, Pink Loud. Thank you for, sculpted this kid and give it to China, and China replicated this doll for me. And then thank you. Next time I'm gonna continue buying from you guys. But can I buy my replica, please? Can I buy my replica? Not only authentic. I know you got it. You got it. You got it. So um I think my time is over. My time is over for school. My time is over for, the replica and authentic. My time is over. But I got more to say to y'all. I got more. I got more, but not on that video, because I'm going to shut it down right now. Well, if you haven't subscribed into my channel, go ahead and subscribe into my channel. If y'all haven't commented into my channel, go ahead and comment it into my channel. But if y'all haven't shared my moment and enjoy with someone that loved doll, go ahead and go ahead. Because y'all know that I did a good job. Go ahead, go ahead. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater in this channel, because I love everybody. Don't be a hater. So therefore, I'm still gonna love you when you hate my channel. You hate the words that I said. I'm still gonna love you, because why? I am God creation. I am God creation. I'm not gonna hate you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You could hate me. I'm not. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm still gonna love you. But continue watching my video. Continue give me my thumbs up. Continuous. And comment it into my channel and let me know that what I did that is wrong on my channel. On my channel. Not on your channel. On my channel. Alright? So we're gonna keep on loving each other and share the moment with each other. What we know what to do is the art. We did the art. We did the art. We did the art for real, for real. We did. We did, right? We did. So I'm gonna continue of loving you and love me too, right? But for the one that I've been leaving my comment on my channel, I said thank you to a lot of stuff, like I can't thank you guys enough. to, I mean, come into my channel and give me good words. Even so, I know a lot of y'all guys want to put a fake words in my, but y'all real. Y'all real. Y'all real. Y'all real. And all, I would never put your guys down. Y'all real. So continue of liking my channel because I'm going to give you guys my real heart. And I'm giving you guys the love, not the hate, not the, I mean, unbelievable love that they're giving these days, pretending love. No, I'm not. I don't have that, but I have the corner. Like, you know, sometimes when I don't want it to talk to, this is it will be me. I like to stay in the corner, but when it's my business, I put my business out, cause I am a business person. Why? Because why? I'm still gonna love you. So therefore, I'm gonna say peace and love and honor you and cherish. I'm gonna cherish any moment that y'all do in my channel. I am. So I'm gonna say thank you. Peace.